Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the B&B podcast. This is episode 129. It's 129 for all of you out there who don't know numbers. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon.
I'm your other host, Brody.
Do you know numbers, Brody?
No.
You don't know what 129 is?
No. It makes no sense to me.
It's cheesecake.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
This episode's going out probably quite a few weeks after Christmas. It's literally Christmas Eve tomorrow as we're recording this. So hopefully you guys did have a good Christmas, spent some time with your family, and, caught up with some loved ones, and, drank some eggnog and rum if you're of age. That's what you like to do. Hopefully you guys all had a good Christmas. It's currently blizzarding outside right now, so that's great. We've kind of gotten lucky this year. But today they're just like, those fuckers B&B, they can get all the snow. Fuck them.
Yeah.
So
give them everything.
Yeah. Now we're in the middle of a blizzard, so that's cool. Yeah. Thank you guys for the support on the videos. It's actually been quite a large turnout for viewers, a lot more than I thought. So thank you for the support there, and also thank you to the audio listeners, because there was another big surge of listens. I think there was like 122 new listens on the episodes, which crazy. So thank you for the support. And today, what are we doing, Brody?
We're doing more of the hypothetical talking points.
Yes. I gotta drink my water. 1 sec.
Good.
I've been yelled at by Brody and my doctor and my mother and my girlfriend to drink more water, so now I guess I have to. So
good.
Yeah, good. Hydration. Just have to piss 10 times during this episode. It's fine.
That's okay.
Anyways, I guess we'll jump right into it. You guys know how this works. We read a hypothetical situation that comes from different genres. We've got a list of genres this week, and then we kind of just talk about it. Talk about the example. If there's not too much to talk about, we move on. But these have been doing pretty good. We did one with Kyle, which should have been out a couple weeks ago, in regards to this episode. I haven't even edited that one yet. So I don't even know how that turned out, but I'm sure it was good, because Kyle is chaotic. Our first genre, which I picked, steampunk. I thought it's interesting. I don't think we've had a steampunk one yet. So, starting off, you, specifically you, are a renowned Victorian-era inventor who's turned out creation after creation to much awe and admiration. Why is this rhyme? That just ruined everything for me. All the while, however, you've secretly been working on steam-powered time machine, and today is the day to test your invention. You step inside and are transported into the future, but then discover you can't return home.
Interesting.
What do you think? What would you do? I'm sure you probably have a few minutes to kind of take in your surroundings of the future. What do you think the future would look like?
Like that episode from SpongeBob where everything's just chrome.
Brody's just on the fucking ground having a moment. Chrome. Thumbnail, perhaps?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that kind of puts you in a predicament, because you were doing good as an inventor and everything was looking good, and I feel like anytime you start dabbling into time travel is when things just go bad. I mean, I'm not saying that us as the subject of the example deserve it, but when you mess with time travel, you have to expect the worst, really.
Mm-hmm. You never really know what's going to happen once you start fucking around in there, that's for sure.
Yeah. What would you do? Once you found out you couldn't return home, what would you do to start a new life?
I mean, I guess you just... See, that'd be weird. If you time travel, you'd have to, somehow avoid your other self? No, you wouldn't have to. No, never mind.
Time travel's fucking trippy.
Yeah, you just see multiple versions of yourself
Yeah.
everywhere.
And then, like, what would happen? Because obviously, if you were, like, say you had a lot of money from inventing and stuff, that's all gone, basically. Because, like, you weren't around to continue inventing stuff and making money, so how would you, like, move on from that?
You'd have to find some like entry level job at literally anything just to start getting your life rebuilt. But then at that point, you'd have like no documents proving who you are except for from however long ago you fast traveled from.
Fast travel.
You know what I meant. It's pretty much fast traveling.
Yeah, traveling very fast towards the future.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I guess there is the possibility that somebody else has invented time travel, though, because there's always the paradox that people mention that if time travel was real, then, you know, it would have been done already. So I assume if you from the past created time travel, somebody in the future also probably would have created time travel. Because it doesn't say you can't return before the point in which you were time traveling.
Yeah.
And like it doesn't say anything about a different time traveling machine. So it is a possibility you could find a way back if you wanted that. But like we were saying earlier today, off recording, when I said that I would go into cryo sleep for 100 years to get over this COVID bullshit, Brody did mention that the world would probably be over. So chances are there would be no future the way we're going. But yeah, it's a little short one to get us started.
Mm-hmm.
This one's fucking. It's a lot of reading. Oh boy. All right. This one was Brody's robot/AI. There is not much known about the alien spaceship housed in Hangar Bay 2. Crashed on Earth around 30 years ago. No one knows how to turn it on. There's no propulsion system or fuel. There are no doors or cockpit, so it must have been piloted by some sort of AI. The eggheads at the Pentagon think that it was not built for war. But just because it does not have lasers and bombs does not mean that it does not pose a threat. From your point of view, a robot spaceship crashing on your world is a provocation in and of itself that this is not the best way to say hello. However, everything you think you knew about the spaceship changes when a new report comes across your desk from a hotshot scientist. She claims that she's found a way to interface with it, and there is an internal clock counting down to 0. What happens at 0 is anybody's guess, but all we know for now is that the countdown will end next week.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a lot. Okay, let's break this down. How did it start again?
Alright, so it crashed on Earth about 30 years ago. No doors, no cockpit, no fuel, no propulsion systems.
Sounds like it just like fell from space then.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. So right away you're assuming like aliens. Okay, what's the next section?
Nobody thinks it's built for war, but based on it crashing to Earth, it's a bad way to say hello. And so from your point of view, it could be, you know, a sign of war.
I mean, yes, but no. Like maybe it was accidentally dropped at the wrong time and it was sent to the wrong planet from said aliens. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yes, it could be hostile. Like, it doesn't really go into detail that they've opened it. Oh no, they in the next section they get into it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Um,
And
I
like
mean,
it
like,
could just be surveillance too. Like
yeah,
if it's piloted by an AI, that could mean that it's piloted from fucking light years away. Like who knows what kind of technology it has. So like
yeah,
I mean, anyone who monitors like the Earth and what happens on the Earth would know that, you know, the spaceship or whatever would be going to the government facilities. So like having a spaceship that is seen as non-hostile to maybe fool people into thinking that it's not a threat And there's no way for them to get inside, no way for them to disable it. So who knows what kind of like surveillance that ship has on it.
Mm-hmm. And it could also be like you never know what else is in there. Like it could be an internal explosive to detonate Earth. Like it could be as simple as at the end of the week it gets drawn back up into space somehow. Like
Turns
you
into
know, yeah.
Taquito spaceship. But yeah, what happens at 0 is anyone's guess, but all we know for now is the countdown will end next week. What do you think the countdown could be, hypothetically?
Like I mentioned, it could be multiple things. It could be as simple as, oh, they're done surveilling, they go back up to space. It could be, oh, it's a giant bomb that's gonna blow up Earth. It could be after the end of the week they send more people. It could be like a beacon to like whatever's up above, that at the end of the week more come down. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. Like there's too many options that it could be.
Yeah, I feel like though if it was piloted by an AI from an external source, they'd probably have the technology to or sorry, like something must have gone wrong in order for it to crash there, because if there's no propulsion systems, no fuel or anything, it sounds like it was completely piloted by AI. Obviously something went wrong because it wouldn't have crashed otherwise. I'm sure they have the technology to ensure that doesn't happen. So maybe it didn't even crash. Maybe something shut it down.
Also true. Yeah, you never know. It could be an alien battle, and it's just well, not really, an escape pod fell down, and it's kind of, yeah, that's an interesting route you could look at.
Or even like from down on Earth. Because like the government lies to us all the time. They could have told us they crashed on Earth 30 years ago and it could be complete bullshit. We could have shut it down. I mean, that's what humans do. You're not from here, let's shoot you.
Yeah.
They do that to people too. So
Yeah.
who knows what it actually is? I mean, what would you do though? Like, what would you do in the like week that you have to figure out what the countdown means? What do you think your course of action would be?
I mean, like the first thing you'd want to do is, in case it is something explosive, you'd want to get it into some sort of like bunker that can contain it. Like put it inside a nuclear blast bunker and just see what happens.
Hope
Like
for the best.
yeah, like it could be literally nothing, or it could
Yeah.
be that it's the end of the world explosion timer. Like you'd want to secure it to a location that could like handle like a some sort of nuclear explosion if it was per se, and then I don't know, like take it apart, see what else is in there if you can.
Yeah.
Hidden compartments or something.
I mean, I think you'd have to make use of your time.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you only have a week, is that long enough to prep it for, being strapped to a fucking rocket and shot back out into space? Probably not. I mean, it all depends. How much does it weigh, and would you be able to even attach it to a rocket to get into space? What kind of repercussions would that cause once it is back in space? And yeah, I think prepare for the worst, but plan for the best. So like prepare, yeah, like you said, prepare it to be encased in something. So if it does explode, then at least you have their precaution. But also get your scientists on it, because obviously this one scientist is like had this major breakthrough. So maybe she can find something else about the ship. Maybe she can find cameras inside or something, or communicate with wherever it came from. So I think you'd have to, like I said, plan for the worst, or sorry, expect the worst, but plan for the best.
Pretty much, yeah. You gets like you
So they could
said,
be
yeah.
friendly. They could be friendly. They could be like giving away cheeseburgers and having orgies every day. You never know.
It could be pretty cool aliens.
Yeah. But yeah, I do think that planning is probably your best friend when it comes to that.
100%, yeah.
That monitor a little bit. All right. Well, that covers that one. The next one, which I picked, was Spy-Fi, which I'm guessing is spy fiction. You know, that's what it sounds like. You've just landed on a holiday planet for vacation. When you are stopped at customs, led to a holding room, and subjected to further interrogation. Yeah, so it amps up pretty quick. As officials question you, you grow irritated, pointing out that you're a regular customer at the local resort. The guards ignore your rationale and search your belongings. They've just uncovered a rather suspicious-looking metal canister, something you've never seen before. When the door bursts open and black masked figures come spinning in, laying the guards low with a series of well-placed blows. Her backpack... That was poorly worded. This person's... that subdued the guards, pretty much. Her backpack transforms into some sort of insect-like robot that climbs down her back, snatches the canister from the ground, and climbs back up, becoming a backpack once again. The masked figure whirls around you, demanding to know how long you've had the canister and what you know about it. Turns out her associates planted the device, using you as a blind mule to get it through customs. Now that it's been discovered, she doesn't have the heart to kill you, yet she can't let you go. Fantasies of a peaceful holiday vanish as you're forced to flee the port and become embroiled in an infiltration upon which the fate of the entire intergalactic system seems to hang.
Why does that sound like the exact script to like a certain some Men in Black shit?
Yeah.
Like to a T. That sounds like
Yeah.
Men in Black.
Yeah.
What the fuck? All right. Where the fuck are you going on vacation that the Men in Black found you?
Well, apparently you're on a different planet, so I'm guessing it's sometime in the future when there's like interplanetary traveling, I guess.
Let's go to Pluto for the summer.
I think you die.
That's fine.
Where to start on that one?
Like, so you just get pulled aside at random?
Well, it sounds like they stopped you at customs, so
Okay.
they would have probably scanned your shit and then brought you to an interrogation room.
Notice something weird in your fucking
Yeah.
suitcase, and they're like, all right, hold on, wait a minute.
Drugs.
Yeah, no drugs allowed. This is our country, planet.
Our country, planet.
Planet.
Yeah, so you're basically just going on holiday. So I assume you're just like a normal bloke, you know, going on Pluto for the week and having a little time to yourself. And then this chick just pretty much crashes in and kicks the shit out of all the guards. First off, who the fuck is this chick? That's probably what my first question would be. I mean, I don't know how long we have to ask questions, but my first question probably would be, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And it says she can't kill you, but she can't let you go. So I think in the back of my mind, I'd always be like, if I fuck up, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Because this chick might not let me go, but who knows who she works with? Because it says it turns out her associates planted the device. So like, if I piss off the associates, I'm probably dead. So it's always in the back of your mind, right? Like, how long do I have before they just get rid of me? Like,
Yeah.
So I think for me, I'd probably try and make myself as useful as possible in that scenario, because like I don't have a choice anymore. They've pretty much taken me with them, and like I'm associated with them now. I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I've already been flagged. I can't just sit in the room where the guards are and hope that they're nice to me, because like this is a completely different planet. Like who knows what kind of customs they have? They could just hang me for that. I don't know. So like there's not really a choice, and then being forced to go with them, I definitely would try and make myself as useful as possible, so then that way they couldn't get rid of me.
Yeah, that would be probably the best case scenario.
What would you do?
Just say fuck the police and then just kill the bitch. No. I would probably like follow her, honestly. Like somehow get out of because I don't think you're. Did they say you were detained or
No,
just
you're
pulled
just in a
aside?
holding room.
Ah, okay. Follow her wherever she goes. Just be as like quiet, silent. Just go full ninja. Follow this chick. Figure out what's in the canister, and see if she's good or bad. If you need to save the world or not.
Hmm. So I mean, it's easy enough for her to say, "Hey, this is going to save the universe. This is very important. We're the good guys." But that's easy for anyone to say. It could be like a fucking chemical weapon that takes out half of the universe.
Yeah,
Thanos the universe with a fucking chemical weapon.
yeah. Like, you never know. Like something that could definitely happen. So that's why, yeah, just follow her. Like if you get caught, just be like, "Oh, I was, just going on my vacation."
I was walking my turtle. What do you want from me?
Yeah, just randomly has turtle in pocket. Like here he
Yeah.
is.
That backpack thing's kind of cool though. It turns into some sort of insect and then turns back into a bag. So
Yeah,
obviously the group that she works for is wealthy and stuff because that's like high tech stuff.
that's directly from Men in Black.
Yeah.
That's I'm pretty sure. Well, it's not like it turns into a backpack, but there's like this insect thing that like crawls into this person's arm and turns into a weapon.
Yeah. God, I
So I
haven't
mean,
seen those movies forever.
yeah. So like same kind of scenario.
Yeah. So obviously, yeah, like I said, they have money, they have resources. So if they do want you dead, you're dead anyways. So
Oh yeah.
I honestly think the best course of action would be to follow them or to like affiliate with them because at the end of the day, if you're affiliated with them, they're probably going to protect you because if you get nabbed by more authorities or whatever, you can easily just talk.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I know this information. If you guys cut me a deal, I'll tell you all about the organization that has that canister.
Hmm.
And obviously, it's not just them that are after it. Like the government officials made a big deal about it, so obviously it's important for both sides or a bunch of people. So like who knows who would come after it? Like that's just one group. I'm sure there's a bunch of mercenary groups and stuff that would totally just steal that in order to, cash in. So you're almost safer with the chick that just beat the shit out of the guards than you would be on your own anyways.
Yeah.
And then now you're a fugitive pretty much by yourself. I mean, based on this example, I don't think you'd be very good at running from the authorities, knowing that you are basically a fugitive on your own on a completely different planet.
Like that's wild to think. Like yeah, like if you were to cheat, fucks off wherever, you could just go on your vacation. But
And
then you
you'd be stopped.
just walk out of there like you own the place.
I'd have your fucking face on every single TV and be like, no, 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 that is my brother. That's not me.
Yeah, definitely.
I do not know that man. I've never seen him in my life.
Yeah. That's my twin brother.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, fuck it. Let's go super spy. Who cares? Life's boring. I'd rather be in an intergalactical war than here.
Yeah.
So let's go for it. All right. Moving on to what seems to be a favorite category so far. Science horror. Brody picked this one. You wake up to an eerie silence. Typically your cock would be crowing. Your rooster would be crowing. The cattle the cattle blowing? I don't know what that means. And the doves cooing softly in their roost just outside your window. Wait, outside your the cattle's in their root? Well, okay. Anyways, as you rise from your bed, you realize this isn't your bed. All right.
What?
As you rise from your bed, you realize this isn't your bed.
Okay.
You are in a barren metal cell, windowless and 4 paces square. Why is this written so weird?
Yeah.
You search for a door in the seamless metal and a message begins playing through hidden speakers. The message welcomes you and says that Earth is a bountiful planet, rich in resources and potential. But humanity has abused it long enough. The planet is now occupied by higher beings. However, as you are sapient, and therefore considered precious, vast resources have been compiled to support a remnant of your kind. The new occupiers hope you can grow wiser than and earn your preservation. The message continues to say that judging from your history books, it seems humanity's method for resolving most problems, except overpopulation, is to kill. If you fight well, you may be among the survivors. Even as a door hisses open in the wall and you charge out with a roar, you cannot help but think that this is some sort of prank or twisted joke.
Hey, so trapped in a metal cell, something or people
Higher
took over
beings.
higher being. So me, I took over Earth, killed all the
God, Brody.
humans,
Yeah.
trapped the rest in cells. What is the word they use to describe him? He's what? Like Sabian? What?
Like Homo sapiens, like sapient. I think that's what that means.
Oh, I was like, all right. Just repeat the word at me. It doesn't help
Sapiens.
describe what the word is.
I don't fucking know! Hold
Well,
on, I'll
just
look it up.
say it.
Possessing or expressing great wisdom. I don't know about Brody, but
So
I would
man's a
be.
fucking wizard. Got it. Okay, cool.
What?
So all right, you got your fucking wizards locked in cells because they're smart.
There was no wizards in this example, but
No,
okay.
there are now.
All right.
The wizards must become barbarians. They're battle mages now. So they have to fight for their freedom or like survival.
Yeah, I guess so. It says if you fight well, you may be among the survivors.
Hmm.
You're either Wong Crew or enemy of Wong Crew? Question
Yeah,
mark.
precisely. Oh, that's interesting. So like gladiatorial combat to like keep your well, not really freedom. You might go back to your
I
cage
mean,
after.
I'm guessing they're trying to solve overpopulation because that's what they said is resolving most problems except for overpopulation is to kill. So I assume they're trying to solve overpopulation by making people fight to the death, and then whoever's, lives or, conquers the fighting pits gets to stay alive and be useful to them because I mean, I guess they are high, like they say higher human beings or higher beings or whatever, but they probably don't know about the planet so much. So like I'm sure they need some humans to and again, they probably don't want to work, so they'll probably use you as slaves. Most
Yeah.
likely. That seems to be the most probable situation.
Yeah. Hmm.
How would you make yourself useful to the aliens? Well, higher beings.
Well, for sure, like prove your strength to them, like 100%. Prove that you're one of the stronger ones. I don't know. Prove you're one of the smart ones. However, you might do that. I don't know. Prove that you ain't no bitch.
Just start saying a bunch of like complicated words that they don't understand and you'll
Yeah,
look like the smartest person.
exactly.
Yeah.
Just confuse them, but also not confuse them.
See, I think because of my like education and just because of how much like research I do into like the human brain and just like human behavior, I'd probably be useful into the sense that I could tell them like kind of how to manipulate people, as bad as that sounds. So I think I'd probably try and like almost work my way into building their trust by being like, hey, if you trust me and allow me to, live or whatever, I'll tell you certain things on how to make the others fall in line.
Yeah. That would make sense. It'd be
'Cause that's
useful in that way, yeah.
Yeah, because that's probably where I'd excel versus like, the fighting pits.
Where like I'd be the one that probably excel in the fighting pits because I'm dumb as a fucking farmyard post.
I mean, I could kill a bitch if needed, but like I'd rather just be like, hey, I could give you knowledge and then I
Yeah.
don't have to fight.
Knowledge.
You know what I love more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
Money.
I think he already has money.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I figure that's what I do. I mean, I assume there's no like escaping because these are higher beings and they've already put you in a cell.
Yeah, they're my followers.
Your followers put you in a cell?
No, I'm the higher being, or like they're my followers, and they put everyone else in cells.
This is like after God Brody somehow like died out, and your followers are just now cultists.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm a martyr, and they're just trying to enact my will.
Yeah, they think this is gonna bring the God of Brody back.
They think it'll resurrect me and my power.
Yeah, we gotta open the fighting pits so that the blood sacrifices can bring Brody back.
Yeah.
And lead us into another golden age. Yeah, I mean that's about it. I mean, I don't know where else you could go with this because like you either prove you're useful or you die, basically. Yeah. You got to accept that the world is not yours anymore. And I mean, it does kind of speak to reality because it wouldn't be completely bonkers to think that some higher being is looking at Earth and being like, hey, these humans are taking that like useful and like beautiful planet for granted. We should just go and take it from them.
Yeah. Just remove them completely. This is ours now.
Yeah. It's what Elon Musk is actually doing. He's just firing rockets into space, and instead of colonizing Mars, he's bringing the Martians to us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Elon is actually invading Earth. He's the overlord.
He's trying to compete with me.
Yeah. Elon v. Brody. Can we have a boxing match, please?
Yeah. 1v1 boxing match?
Yeah. I bet Elon's ripped.
Yeah? You think so?
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's swole as fuck.
Oh, okay. Swole as fuck.
Probably.
Man's just a fucking tank.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Can Elon Musk just box Jake Paul so I can stop looking at Jake Paul, please? Thank you. Anyways, that's about it for this week. Again, hopefully you guys had a good Christmas. It's a bit of a shorter episode. I have a fucking migraine though, so I'm grateful for that. It's been a long week and it's not even over yet. Christmas hasn't even started yet. So yes, thank you guys for all the support, the comments on the videos. Really appreciated. Yeah, don't forget to leave likes on the videos. And also, like 60% of our audience isn't subscribed on YouTube, according to the analytics. So if you're on the video, it literally takes a single second to hit that subscribe button. Do it. It does help us a lot, and maybe we'll be able to do some cool and better things once the channel grows and stuff like that. But other than YouTube, Brody will tell you where else you can find the podcast on social media.
Yeah, the big ones we use are Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So make sure to check us out there. Drop some follows, drop some likes, drop some comments. You know, we post all the time about episodes and stuff coming out or updates about us. Other than that, as Brian mentioned, we are visible on YouTube. But other ways you can listen to us are Spotify and Apple and YouTube podcast. I see you mouthing it over there.
Good.
Other than that, we have a Patreon if you want to donate to us, support us in that way, or buy some merch from our Redbubble. That'd be cool as hell. Me and Brand are gonna be returning to a normal streaming schedule here soon because COVID restrictions kind of fucked our job.
Yep.
Fuck COVID. So yeah, we will be coming back to streaming schedules soon. Probably won't be anytime during the holidays. It'll probably be starting in the new year because these last couple weeks of December are gonna be so hectic. Other than that, I think that's it. Twitch is the last one.
That.
Yeah. Other than what?
What?
Fight me. Right now, I'll bring my webcam into the hallway and we'll just throw down.
That's how we'll end this podcast. Yeah.
But no, for our Twitch names, Brandon is Kaden Walker 13 and mine is Brody TY. Drop us both some follows. Help us get farther in our goal to becoming Twitch partners and full-time streamers.
One day, everyone. One day.
Yeah.
Not all of us can be like fucking the Minecraft YouTubers who get partner in 2 weeks. Bastards. But yeah, thank you guys for the support. It does mean the world. I do like interacting with people outside the podcast and hearing that they're, big fans that come back week to week. I do see those numbers. I do see it on YouTube when, returning viewers come up. I am able to see that. So, it's just nice to know that we appreciate it. And you guys still enjoy the content. But yeah, just commenting and liking and making sure you're subscribed is probably the best thing you can do right now. You can also rate us on Spotify. That's new. So yeah, just that interaction between audience and creator is just nice and wholesome and really appreciated. We do love that. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.